racist,
You're here provoking people. I'm not provoking. You are by what you're saying.
I think that we've got to accept that he is.
Any comments?
No comment. I got assaulted by the far left.
Because Kamala Harris follows Marxism. Keir Starmer, do you want to hear my Keir Starmer impression? Hello, I'm Keir Starmer.
I'm here outside the US Embassy where a group of anti-racists and anti-fascists have gathered to protest Donald Trump's win in the US presidential election. And just over there, there's a group of far-right activists trying to wind them up.
I think we know why we're here. We're here to say no to Trump. We're here to say no to his racism, to his bigotry, to his homophobia, his transphobia, his attacks on migrants. We're here to stand against every rotten thing that Donald Trump represents.
What is it you don't like about Donald Trump?
Well, he's a racist, he's a misogynist, he supports all the far right across the world. He claims to be a person of the people, an anti-establishment, but actually he's the heart of the establishment in America, because everything that he's ever stood for in his life has been about making money for himself and about exploiting other people. He is a business person of the most ruthless kind. I'm not saying he's a successful one necessarily, but he's ruthless, he is racist, he is misogynist, he's made jokes about people with disability. He has created so much hatred and division in America, and the far right in this country see him as a hero. So all of those things are reasons why I and so many, and the majority of people in America, despise him, because in America, everyone's talking about whatever he got in the end, 52%, 53% of the vote, but that is actually way less than half, isn't it? I don't know the exact statistic, but it's something like a third or a quarter of people in America actually engage in the presidential elections. So it's a minority of people who have voted for Trump. He does not represent the American people, I believe, who I think, like people in this country, are genuinely, decent people, are anti-racist and believe in living in a fair and just society.
There's not a ton of people here, so what made you want to come down?
Just to let people know that we're not happy with him being elected and that we're against him and against racism, and we just don't believe what he stands for. He's a very divisive character, and I just feel that people's rights will be stripped away, especially people from the LGBT community.
Do you have a sense of why the Democrats did so badly in this election?
I think it's Gaza.
Really?
I think that them having the appalling position that they did, basically funding, politically supporting the genocidal war on the Palestinian people, I think has meant that people just couldn't stomach voting for them.
Oh, Kemi, Kemi!
You're a Kemi fan, sir?
Can you tell me why Donald Trump is a racist,
You're
please?
here provoking people. I'm not provoking. You are by what you're saying.
I think that we've got to accept that he is going to be the next president. He's the president-elect of the United States.
Are you happy about that?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think he will bring peace to the Middle East and bring peace to Ukraine. And I think that it is time to bring this country together and accept that it is President-elect Donald Trump.
How would that bring the UK together?
Is where?
How would that bring the UK together?
Is where?
How would that bring the UK together?
Right. Are you from a channel?
Yeah.
Because I'm from a channel called Grace GB.
Okay.
Because I believe that we need the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ, and it's a free gift. And what I believe in does not affect what you leftists believe in. So I love leftists. I think leftists are hilarious, but I think that on the topic of communism, you are wrong. And I will debate anyone here over whether communism is a good system, because Kamala Harris follows Marxism. Keir Starmer, do you want to hear my Keir Starmer impression?
Yeah,
Keir Starmer, I'll go for gold. I mean, they're like. Hello, I'm Keir Starmer. Now, the thing is about Keir Starmer is he is a statesman. He is a statesman, and I salute him because he has been elected the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, and I support it. I support him as Prime Minister, even though I did not vote for him, and that is part of a democratic process.
Isn't protest part of a democratic process?
Absolutely, you've got right to protest, but also I have a right. I'm a YouTuber. The only person I follow is the Lord Jesus Christ, and that does not affect your beliefs at all, sir, and I will debate you on that one. But I love lefties because my brother is a communist, an alcoholic, and a compulsive gambler.
Do you think I'm a communist atheist?
What?
Do you think I'm a communist atheist?
I don't mind what you are. As long as you're not threatening me, you can do what you like.
I think we're having a pleasant chat.
I'm not going to lose any sleep.
No, but I'm curious. You're like talking to me as if I'm a communist atheist.
Did I say that? I said what I did say is that I think that Keir Starmer is a statesman who has actually taken a strong position on anti-Semitism with his party, and I salute him for that.
Okay,
so I've got a loud voice. You've got a microphone. I need to turn it down. The cops just think I'm here for a sort of like a rally against the Pallies. I love the Middle East.
But aren't you here to provoke people?
No, I'm not.
Are you not here to wind people up?
I'm here to have a conversation.
You came in recording these people shouting quite loudly.
I came in chanting the name of Kemi Badenoch.
And did you think that would go down well?
What?
Did you think that would go down well?
Well, she is the leader of the opposition. Am I allowed?
You're obviously allowed to.
Are you telling me? Right. Okay. I have got enough to bury the far right.
Right.
I'm not lying.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
Well, I don't think the far right exists. I think they are lions led by donkeys.
Who are the donkeys?
Do you want names?
Yeah. These counter-protests behind me with their loudspeaker, their Israel flags, they'll have come here to try and wind people like you up.
Yeah.
Have they succeeded?
Not particularly, no, because I kind of expected it anyway, but I mean there isn't many of them, so they're not really making that much of an impact. All I can say is that they're lucky that they've got the police officers surrounding them.
Why do you say that?
Because I think that they would have actually tried to seep their way into our protest, cause some disruption and got themselves into trouble. I'll just leave it at that.
Any comments?
No comment. I got assaulted by the far left.
It was Donald Trump that was pushing for the most.
By the way, just to point out what that Zeke was all about. You want to know what that Zeke was all about?
It's all about Hitler, mate.
I was sick and tired of being abused by you lot. I had 3 hours of abuse by you lot. I had you calling me Nazi scum. I had a banana thrown at me. That's what you are. I'm a black man and I had a banana thrown at me. Did you hear that? I got spat at by you lefty scum. Yeah. I got upset. Yeah, I got upset.
This is the far right defending throwing a Hitler salute. The fascist scum of history.
Well, those particular people are activists from the far right. They're not just random people, and they go everywhere and try and do this. So when they see people, they try and stir them up, to try and stir up antagonism. That is, in fact, their main method of, political activity.
There's a sense of if you lose your temper, you'll go viral and look silly lefty, lose his mind.
Well, absolutely. I mean, they keep going on about you're violent, and it's like, sorry.
Dave, why have you come down here tonight?
Well, I think we've seen the re-election of Trump. It means a reinforcement of all those backwards ideas that he introduced the last time. Scapegoating immigrants, talking about the wall, the Muslim ban we tried to introduce, as well as all the misogynist reactionary things about the possible ban on abortion and so on, which presumably he'll be now trying to push through.
Why do you think it's important for Brits to come out and show their distaste with the election result?
Well, because the far right, and which Trump certainly encourages, is on the rise across the whole of Europe and including here in Britain. Because we saw only a few weeks ago Tommy Robinson marching with several thousand on the streets. Fortunately, this time with a good-sized counter-protest. But there's and also the rise of Reform and Nigel Farage. So the threat is here as well. I mean, I believe Farage is in with Trump in Florida.
this is somebody who is a felon, yeah? This is somebody who has made comments about crutch grabbing, he's homophobic, he's racist, he's Islamophobic. This is somebody who is banned or tried to ban Muslims from coming into America. This is somebody who's said racist things about black people, Hispanic people. This is somebody who is, he's misogynistic. I don't know about anti-Semitic, but he is a nasty piece of work. The only good thing that I can say is that no, there haven't been any wars under his tenure when he was president last time. But I just think that the other things. I mean, like the relationship that America has with Israel is a very nasty one, as it is. Just like the relationship that this country has with Israel. Providing them with arms to wipe out Gaza, and I think he will actually prolong that because of the relationship between Israel and the United States.
What did you make of Keir Starmer's statement congratulating Trump on his victory?
I just think it's absolutely appalling, but I'm not surprised at all. When people voted Labour, and Labour government got elected, I think we expected more than the austerity and the racism that we've had from this Labour government. It's just a continuation of Tory racism and austerity. And when I say racism, I mean the fact that they continue to deport people, continue to talk about we need to secure our borders, all that kind of racism that has actually allowed the far right in this country and the far right in America to grow over the last however many years. So I am not surprised by it, but I'm absolutely appalled by it that a leader of a Labour Party, a Labour government, is actually congratulating a racist and misogynist and somebody who is, very, very dangerous presence in the world.
USA! 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 Oh, Donald! 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 USA! Oh! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud! Say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud! Say it clear! Come and talk about it! Welcome here! Say it loud! Say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud! Say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud! Say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Are you going to invite them into your house? Are you going to invite them into your house? Are you going to invite them? Refugees are welcome here!